everyone, good evening. So today we will gonna do a peer assessment about our research proposal presentation. So before that, let's us to introduce ourselves. So the first one is I will give the time for Diana. Time is yours.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Diana Ratnasari from 4A class with the ID number 2012021009. Thank you.
Okay, and then Komala, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Hello everyone. I'm Kadai Komala Dewi from 4A class, absent number 27.
Okay, thank you. And me, Silo Putu Sisylia Paramita, absent number 26. Okay, now we will gonna do a peer assessment. So the first, I give time to Diana to give our project assessment. Time is yours. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the time that is given to me. So for the first assessment or feedback is from Komala's research proposal with the title, The Influence of Differentiated Instruction in Increased Students' Reading Interest. Okay, I will start from the background. Your topic is satisfied. The way you try to give explanation about why you choose reading and also provide the accurate data about the level of literacy in Indonesia. And then that's give a clear focus that reading skill is important for students. That really good. You provide the surveys. And then differentiated instruction is a good way to increasing students reading skills. I agree with you. And you have best combination variables here. You combine the differentiated with the students reading interest. And then we move to the theoretical. Your theoretical review is already correlate to your topic. And for the empirical, you use some research that really good too. I can see that all the previous research have the same topic, that your the same topic about the differentiated instruction, and your novelty make it more interesting to this topic. And then for the method, I think it's already possible and suitable for use the quasi-experimental for your topic, because you will have to group to like make the comparison between the instruction and reading skills, right? Totally, your design is really good. And for the last, maybe you can give a little like explanation for like how long you will do the experiments for make it clear plan. Maybe like 2 week for manipulation group, and then 2 week from group that no have manipulation. I think that's all for the feedback. And then we move to the Sicilia's research method. Okay, the title is The Impact of Virtual Meeting on EFL Learners' Social Interaction, right? For the background, your topic is good too. You use the virtual meeting that start access in Indonesia, start from the pandemic until today. So it's really good phenomenon for the research topic. You also make your background really clear. And for me, I can get your focus from the beginning when you start to present your background. That's really good. And then we move to the literature review. Same as Komala, your theoretical already good for give trusted theory to support your topic. For the empirical, that is good actually, but if it's possible, maybe you can provide an article that using virtual meeting for any factor, because I saw that you use some empirical review, but I can see the virtual meeting here, like an article with virtual meeting. Because your topic use virtual meeting, it will be good if you can provide that provide that virtual meeting can impact another factors. You don't need to like provide virtual meeting with the same variable that you use, but give an article about virtual meeting will be more good, I think. Your method is really good too. You have the design same as Komala for the experiment. That's good. You have to group to manipulating and not and a group with no manipulate. That really suitable for your topic. Maybe that's all for my feedback comments to your both research proposal. I think it's good enough. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Diana. And now it's time for me to giving feedback. And before that, I want to say thank you for Diana for the feedback. And actually, for the literature review, I have conducted the empirical review about virtual meetings and also online learning. So, but perhaps in my presentation is not to, I cannot put them all in my presentation. Okay, thank you for your feedback. And Komala, what's your comment about Diana assessment? Time is yours.
Right, so I think thank you so much for your appreciation for me. So I will decide to use it. That I put how long the experiment that I will do. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. And now it's time for me to giving assessment for my friends. So I'm Sisylia. Here I will give some comments and suggestion for Diana and Komala's research proposal. So the first one, I start from Diana. Okay, Diana, research topic is the influence of hybrid on offline and online based learning on students speaking anxiety level. And I have 3 points here. So the first one, your presentation is really good. I love your PowerPoint design too. You are very fluent and seem like understand what you will do in your research. But my suggestion is you can make your PowerPoint more, put that with some pointers so the viewers can easier to catch the point like in the background, but it's very good. The suggestion is very good for you later on. And I love your topic about anxiety because nowadays anxiety on adult learners become the crucial issue. And next is for the research question, I think my suggestion for you is change a little bit in the front of your research question. Like you must be used, is the hybrid learning influence the level of anxiety levels of students and etc. So it feels more clear and simple words there, but actually they have the same purpose. So if you suit with the previous, it's no problem for me. That's just my suggestion. And then for the questionnaire, you must make sure the question valid and reliable. And to check the validity data, you can use Pearson product moment, and for check the reliable you can use in SPSS, and if the valid and reliable, then the survey instrument can be used in the field. And if it's just my suggestion, if later on you will use questionnaire but now it still make a blueprint, so it's okay. So that's my suggestion and comment. Very good research study from you. Good job, Diana. Okay, and then I move on to Komala research proposal. Okay, your research proposal is the influence of differentiated instruction and increased students' reading interest. So you also conduct a good presentation too, very fluent, and really good pointers on your PowerPoint. I love how you explain the challenges in developing reading interest in this era. You also conduct the research hypothesis that reflect you use experimental research. a really important thing. But my suggestion here, you must give the purpose why you decided to use quasi-experimental. Because I hear in your presentation, your purpose to use quasi-experimental because true experimental is seems like difficult. So perhaps later on you can give more specific reason. For the variables are really clear explanation, and for the data collection is arranged well. Also, you can conduct reliability tests, normality tests, multivariate tests, and post hoc tests. That's all my comment. I hope you can get some benefits from my comments. Good job, and I really support your progress later on your research study. That's all my assessment. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Cecilia, for your comment to my research proposals. I love your suggestion. Actually, I tried to give the pointer that really clear in my PowerPoint, but maybe I'm a little bit confused to put which one that that I have to show, and I decided to put all of them. I will improve that later. Thank you for your suggestion.
Okay, thank you so much for your suggestion for my research proposal. But actually, I have put my reason why I use quasi-experimental on my research proposal. But I think I didn't say it in my presentation. Thank you so much, Cecilia. So, okay, I think this is my turn to give feedback to my friend. The first one, I want to give feedback to Cecilia. Your research proposal is about the impact of virtual meeting on EAV learners' social interaction skills. Let's start with the background. I think you make the background is so relevant in the education scope, and you explain so clear, and then you connect the your rationale and your research problem identification very well, and I get your point what your focus in this research. And then for the literature review, I think you put the relevant theory about the virtual meeting and then the social interaction skill. And then also the previous research, you also put it so critically. I think you make your literature review like theoretical and also empirical review so critically. I really, really love that. And then the last one is in the methodology. I think you describe it so very, very good about the design, the population variable, data collection, data analysis, and etc. But I think if we have a experimental design, we have to know that how big the difference is between the control group and the experimental group was. So I think in the data analysis, you can put the effect size test, so you can see the how big the influence of the impact of virtual meeting on EAV learner social interaction skill. I think that's all for Cecilia. And then for Diana, your research is about the influence of hybrid-based learning on student speaking anxiety. I heard that you change it. It is from offline and online learning to hybrid. So I think it is so good. You work very hard. And I get the focus of your research when you explain in the background and the problem identification. And in the literature review, you also put the ground theory that relevant with your topic, and then also the good good decision to make to choose previous research in the your research proposal. And as Cecilia said, I think you use you use questionnaire, you use instrument, questionnaire instrument, but you have to check the validity and reliability to make your instrument is good. And then in the methodology, I think you explain it so well, same as Sisylia, from the design, the population, variable, data collection, and then the data analysis. So I think that's all feedback from me to you guys. So if you want to give comment for my feedback, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Komala, for your feedback. I agree with you. Later on, I will get your point about my test, test for my effectiveness influence in my between my group, experimental and also control group. Thank you for your suggestion. And then for Diana, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Komala, for your feedback. I'm happy that you noticed that I changed my title, my research proposals titles, and for your comment suggestion for like validity and reliability. My bad is not included to my research proposal right now, but later on I will try to learn about the validity and reliability to my research proposal. Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys for the comment, suggestion, and criticism. That's very helpful for our progress in arrange our research proposal. So I hope this meeting can give you some benefits on your progress. Thank you very much, and I can't wait to see your final result of your proposal. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.